What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com coming at you for Tuesday, June the 6th, or July 16th. Holy shit, backing up a month. And let's get you on a free play. Do a little recap from yesterday. Yesterday we had our MLB game of the week, and it was on the Cleveland Indians on the run line, and they made it close. They gave up a few runs there in the middle part of the game, and ended up falling behind by 2 runs, but then came back in the 6th, tied it up, and then went on a pretty good tear after that. And then, of course, gave up 1 run late in the 9th inning, but still took care of business. We had them on the run line, minus 115, and it was an easy win. Shouldn't say easy, but hey, a win is a win. Got my sweat towel here, Brawny. We don't sweat games around here. We invest in them. They either win or they lose. So yesterday, rest of the games that we had, besides the Indians, we had our free play, which was on the over 9 runs for the Tampa Bay Rays and New York Yankees. Now that one, when I did the free play video, it was sitting at 9. So that was a push. About an hour and a half, 2 hours after that is when I released the games, and it had dropped to 8.5, pretty much across the board. So that's what I bet it at, and then released it as a premium play at 8.5. So for the people that are on my premium card, I got it at 8.5. Hopefully you were able to bet it at that, because it did go back up to 9 right about the start of game time, which was about 4.5 hours, close to 5 hours after I released the plays. So, but if you got it at 8.5, great. If it was just the free play that you got, you pushed, so no harm, no foul there. And then we had the Boston Red Sox yesterday on the run line. That was a pretty easy, no sweat win from start to finish. So we had 3 wins there. The White Sox could not take care of business. And we had Houston yesterday as a small favorite. I loved them, even on the road in, a great hitter's park like in Anaheim, with the weather out there. I mean, it's a place where a lot of runs can be scored. Remember when I'm telling you, a lot of runs can get scored there, especially with 2 teams like that. But with, Mike Trout dealing with his calf tightness and everything else, there was a good chance that he wasn't going to play. And I thought it was a perfect spot for Houston to get out in front early and take advantage of the first game in this series. But they ended up giving it up late, and that cost us, a 4-1 day. But it was a 3-2 day overall with a top play winner, game of the week winner. So something that, is a 5-dime play for me. So it was another day of profit, and that's what it's about. I mean, it's day after day after day of profit. We have only had 1 day, I think now out of the last 11, where we have not profited. And on that day, we went 2-2, and we lost, we lost about 2 units because of the top play and the juice. But it's been an absolutely amazing run to not only finish out the first half of MLB, but to kickstart the second half. And we're going to keep it rolling today. So specials that we have going on, you can get today's top play for $25, win or get tomorrow free, obviously. $50, that's a 3-day pass. That includes today's top play as well. And 7 days for $99. That is getting ready to go back up here soon to its normal $199 price. So you make sure, if you do want to take advantage of the 50% off for 7 days, make sure you jump on that sooner rather than later. If it's something that you're thinking about, the buy one get 1 month is still going on. That's all sport, and those 3-day, 7-day, or 30-day passes, those are all sports. So you get everything. The only thing that's not included is obviously NASCAR, because that is not mine. It's not my baby. That's Patrick's. That's completely separate. NASCAR is included in the 1-year all access. And I can't say enough about NASCAR. I cannot say enough about what that man does in NASCAR. It's absolutely unreal. I was looking at the numbers last night, and what are we, 14 races in now? I think he's picked 11 out of the 14 race winners. Head-to-heads, which he averages about 4 a week. Just this week he had 5, so he's 9 straight on that. He's hitting well over 80% in those. Top plays every week. Some weeks he has 1, some weeks he has 2. He is 16-2 overall for the season. It's $400, and you get every single pick he's going to make. There is no, paying more for the top plays in NASCAR. That's not like other sports. You buy the season for $400. Obviously, we don't play the lower races like the truck races or anything like that. We don't do that. It's just the main Monster Cup Energy races every week. There is a few weeks, between now and November where they have an off week. But every race, you get $400, and you're going to get every single NASCAR pick he releases. You're going to make your money back the first week. How simple is that? And then everything else is just playing with house money the rest of the year. And the season goes all the way until mid-November. That's a great value. So, but anyway, CFL, WNBA, things like that, those are included in the 3-day, 7-day, 30-day pass. Obviously, if we're playing those sports that day, and if the sports are even on, and once we get into football season, once that starts, you'll be able to get that football and baseball combo when you buy a package like that. But if you're just interested in MLB, then the best bang for your buck is just going to be able to get the rest of the season. Instead of worrying about buying a 30-day pass or something like that, just go ahead and get the next 4 months all the way. Well, 3 months really. You've got through, it's 3.5 months until playoffs start, and then obviously the plays, drop down a little bit because you don't have as much action, and you got to be a lot more careful with what you do. But essentially, until mid-October, even possibly early November, you'll get baseball. So, and postseason is included with that pass. So, anyway, that's all I got for today. Congratulations to everybody that jumped on the play of the week. You cashed another big one, flat out on a roll with those plays and just top plays in general. So let's get on a free play. I like a few games today, but I think that I'm going to go with, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go back with the Cleveland Indians today on the run line yet again. I don't see Detroit winning a game in this series. I really don't. Detroit can't do anything right, offensively, defensively. The Cleveland Indians, after coming off of the disappointing, series against the Twins, they're gaining ground. They really are. And not only is Detroit a team they should beat up on anyway, that's within their division. Those are very important games for Cleveland to go out there, bag a win, and do it in dominant fashion, because right now, the Twins are winning and they're still in the lead, but Cleveland has more than enough time to make up and take over and potentially win the Central. And if they do, it's going to come because they're not going to drop games like this. So, you've got Plesac on the mound, you got Carpenter on the mound. Again, Cleveland doesn't hit lefties great, but Detroit also does not pitch well at Progressive Field. And I think that Cleveland is going to be able to get to Carpenter early. He's going to get to him often. And I just, if this game isn't won by 4 to 5 runs, I would be very, very surprised. So for value, we're taking him on the run line. Obviously, I'm not laying 235. If we lay 1.5, we can get it at minus 135. That is a premium play. That's definitely going to be on my premium card. Hell, that's got the potential of being a top play right there. I want to look at some more bullpen information, but just right off the hip, that has top play potential. So definitely we're going to roll with Cleveland today on the run line. That's going to be your free play. A couple of other games that I like that I haven't dug 100% into yet, but I've got my eye on them. I've got my eye on this Red Sox game today, probably for reasons that you wouldn't think. Definitely got my eye on this Rangers Diamondbacks game. I got my eye on the total in that one. I got my eye on the White Sox today. I like the Dodgers. I want to say something. Somebody asked me yesterday who I thought, besides Joe Madden, was the best manager in baseball. And of course, I'm biased with Joe Madden, but I was a big Joe Madden fan even back when he was with Tampa. I don't think that Dave Roberts of the LA Dodgers gets enough credit. I really don't. I think he's a fantastic human being. I think he was a great ball player, and I think he's a good manager. It's surprising to me that he has not won a series yet. His time has come. He's overdue for a ring, so we'll see what happens. Right now, they are playing like the best team in baseball, but they've got their work cut out for them. For not only the rest of the year, but postseason is going to be. This is potentially going to be one of the best postseasons we've seen in the better part of a decade. Just with the amount of talent coming into it, when we know teams like the Yankees, and the Dodgers are going to be there. So, definitely excited for that. Hopefully the Cubs can hold on to that lead in the Central and make a postseason run themselves. So, but that's it. Official free play, Cleveland Indians run line, premium play for you. And go jump on a package, chasewins.com, $50, $99. You want just the top play of the day, $25. Have any questions, shoot me an email, chase@chasewins.com. And let's go out there and kill another day. As always, thank you guys. Good luck.